Very welcome again to the Sports Republic show right here on Voice of the People Television. I am Kizzy K. We talk about sports on the show, but meanwhile, hope you're very well. Hope you had a great night. I love to ask the question all the time because it looks very big. And also another one, I might want to gossip like an Hollywood movie, like they do behind the street somewhere. They say, let me tell you, I want to gossip with you. Let me tell you that. Did you see that yesterday? Arsenal 5-0 against Chelsea style. That's a traction. You want to take it back to the street, you see they knocked them arbitrary style. It was a big score line. And I love to say that congratulations to every Arsenal fans, Nigerian to be exact, that very result yesterday. But we start the show from the local part. I will take it back home to NFF where we heard about the inauguration of subcommittee and stated for today. And it's a Wednesday, but you need to know that Alhaji Ibrahim Musa, President of Nigerian Football Federation, will inaugurate 5 subcommittees on Wednesday. That is today, the organizing committee, the media committee, the youth football committee, the player status committee, and the protocol and ceremonial committee. Now, the inauguration will take place at the NFF Secretariat in Abuja at noon. Now, NFF Vice President, our Chief Felix Anyasi Argo, is the chairman of the organizing committee, which also has NFF Second Vice President Honorable Benga Elekbeleye as vice chairman. Members are also the likes of Emmanuel Ochiaga, Mr. Kalisto Sebari, Honorable Godfrey Gaya, Ms. Delichuku Onyedima, and also Abba Mukhtar Mohammed. That's the name. Okay. Now, the media committee is headed by Ms. Aisha Falode with another member of the NFF Executive Committee, Mr. George Alu, as vice chairman. Members are Mr. Godin Nakina, Alhaji Shu Faibu, that's the name, Mugadi, Mr. Frank Ilaboya Lewanu, Amalikawa Idris, and then Mr. Gabriel Aburowa. Sounds like do. Now, Alhaji Ganiyu Maja Kodumi is the chairman of the Youth Football Committee with is H.E. That's what it's called, Salas Agbara, you know what it is, as a vice chairman. Members are also Victor Kichuku, Abago, Honorable Dele Ologun, Mr. Aku Thompson, Aladameji Senator Moses Silopas, and then Honorable Bala Usman Kamu. Now, the Player Status Committee is headed by Otumba Sunday Dele Ajayi and Mr. Timothy Herman Magaji as vice chairman, Mr. Patrick Pascal MON, Mr. Chikelo Iloyosi, and also Madam Odu, some call him Audu Sabo, while Mr. Austin Bobo and Mr. Jude Ayadufu are members. That's the names. Those names quite look like some names I've actually come across for some time. But quickly, let's go to the next page. I'm giving you the MPFL story. Enyimba desperate to win 10th MPFL title, and that's from Finidi George. Enyimba head coach Finidi George has said the title holders will continue to push. They will continue to push ahead to retain the title. The Aba Giants maintain second position on the table following it was a hard-end 1-1 draw against Sunshine Stars in Akure. On Sunday, Chidebere Nachi's second half goal equalized the secured Enyimba to reduce the deficit between them and the leaders, Rangers, to 2 points. Chidebere Nachi second half goal was very, very key for that side. And also, it wasn't long we had this man. Let's talk about this man, but I will use this one to usher in my man here on the show. Let's talk about that man. I'm taking a deep breath. I'm actually panting to talk about him. Each time I go with a story, I used to feel emotional. But one thing is certain about life, if you do wrong, then you should, if you're found guilty, then you should face it. But if you're that innocent, it means that it's just, you should come out straight on this one. I'm not going to take side. I'm not taking side about this man, but I'm talking about one of Nigerian finest manager who has come to say that Nigeria abandoned me in time of need, and that's Siasia under FIFA talk. Now, former Super Eagles head coach, Samson Siasia says the Nigerian Football Federation supported FIFA to have him banned for alleged involvement in a match fixing on August 2019. In a recent interview with reports, the 56-year-old whose ban ends in a year, or a few months better word, as August said, that the NFF did not only refuse to support him, but also carried out FIFA instruction not to let him know if he was under investigation by the World Football Body. Now, talking about Samson Siasia, the former African player. He played back in 1994 under Clement Westerhoff and also was a very, very key player. He said, Nigeria abandoned me in time of need. It took Samson Siasia almost 2 years to appeal the ban, having eventually done so in June 2024 at CAS, earning him a reduction of suspension to 5 years and a cancellation of additional 5 of that's 50,000 Swiss francs, approximately in dollar. It will be 54,000 US dollars. Samson Siasia notably is one of Nigeria's best coaches in history, having guided the under-20 and under-23 national side to silverware at the 2005 World Cup and the men's football event category. That's in Beijing 2008 Olympic Games. I have another one for Truth Ekong in the news. But I want to bring in my man on the show so I don't talk about this alone because this one looks quite lengthy because I need to give it to you. Good morning. Why are you smiling behind the scene? You're smiling now.
Well,
You're smiling.
why I actually smiled is because it's quite unfortunate that one of Nigeria's finest coaches was abandoned by, the NFF. Interestingly, he said the same thing here when he came. So, but let me not use that.
Before you even before you even come in fully, let me even say this. That's how deep it is.
Yeah.
It got you talking about it before unveiling your name, right?
And it's quite unfortunate, really, because I think if we cannot look after ourselves, not even as brothers and sisters in one umbrella called Nigeria, then how would you expect outsiders to look and take care of you? It's quite painful because yes, Samson Siasia has made this, mistake.
Right.
He's admitted to it. He's going to wait for his time. 5 years elapsing in a couple of months.
August, you were back.
So if that 5 years elapsed, would the Nigerian Football Federation now start considering to have somebody like him in case it's not going on well with the Super Eagles? Or what's the plan for them? It's just an unfortunate thing, really. But then I'm hoping that Samson Siasia, just like he told us.
Are you a fan?
Oh, yes.
You like Samson? Are you one of those persons out there who's craving to see a Samson back?
Samson Siasia gave us so many players that we still talk about today.
Yeah, true. You're right.
And if he's going to consistently give us such revelation that is going to help our football do better, why would you be a fan of such person?
Okay, so let's keep that on the sideline. Samson Siasia, hoping he comes back again. We move straight to a club football story. William Troost Ekong is in the news, hoping his children will watch him play for Super Eagles of Nigeria. Super Eagles defender William Troost Ekong has revealed his heartfelt dream of his children to watch him play for Nigeria senior national team, the Paul Soloni Cup FC star, who was named most valuable player MVP at the 2023 African Cup of Nations, shared this during an interview with Nigerian football legend Segun Odegbami in 1980 crew. Now, Troost Ekong, an essential part of the Super Eagles, noted that his children are devoted fans of Nigerian national team. He expressed how significant it would be to have them in the stands while he represented the country, underscoring the importance of family in his journey as a professional player. David, it's a dream for any man. If I was still playing, that's the best word. And I'm just somewhere having to represent a country. Like I love to say, it's a national color, and it's a responsibility. And I'm just somewhere. I'm looking at the stands, and I'm seeing my wife, and I'm seeing my kids. I mean, everybody wants to see that. It sounds so nice.
Oh well. Again, we'll be hopeful.
I think
it's going to be a game that Nigeria would win, because if Nigeria no win,
I get this now.
The security, nobody can guarantee. But then it goes a long way to say, yes, it's beautiful. It's an amazing memory when your child is going to watch you play for your national team. And of course, some level of responsibility beholds on the child to say, yes, I once upon a time saw my father play for this country. And if the child is even considering changing nationals, it's not going this particular psychology is going to help the child stay focused to want to say, if my father can do it for Nigeria, I should also be able to do it for Nigeria. But then again, we're hoping that Troost Ekong returns back from injury, which is a major one.
Will it be? We need him?
Yes, we needed him in the game against South Africa and Benin Republic.
And he has shown how good he can be.
Oh, definitely.
You don't forget, this guy is a man who almost missed out. Formerly, he wasn't supposed to be the part of this squad.
Yeah.
But he's back, and he showed us how good he can be.
I like the fact that, I don't know, painfully, I still have to go back to talking about it. I like the fact that Jose Pizarro did all he can to make sure that William Troost Ekong was still in the team and consistently manned the defense, and of course delivered one of the most outstanding Nations Cup
and
for
scored
Nigeria.
the vital goal when we needed him.
But I say outstanding. I wasn't mixing words. Outstanding Nations Cup we ever had.
Aside the Nations Cup,
yes.
Do you ever know Troost Ekong has those qualities before now?
Well, I think going to PAOK has also helped him again.
Okay.
He's seen over time that the likes of Trent Arnold comes overrun and, of course, get to score. Van Dijk does the same. Maguire does the same. It's only very natural that he'll tell himself, hey, right now, I need to do the same. And of course, he's doing it very, very beautifully for the national team. He might not be scoring in park, but his defensive prowess is tactically amazing.
Yeah, it's key.
I mean, his manager is consistently hoping that he would return from injury to help them secure a title win, which of course we hope that they can get.
Okay, let's hope. Quickly, let's give you another update. The EPL, just like it goes, the English Premier League, Arsenal recorded their biggest win against Chelsea after trashing the Blues 5-0 at the Emirates in the Premier League on Tuesday night. The Gunners now 77 points and temporarily 4 points clear of second place Liverpool and 4 points ahead of Manchester City, who are in the third position. A brace from former Chelsea player Kai Havertz, Ben White, and also solidarity strike from Leandro Trossard secured the big win for Mikel Arteta's side. Arsenal took the lead just 4 minutes into the game thanks to Belgian international forward Leandro Trossard, who received the pass from a Declan Rice and hit a left foot strike. Kai Havertz, a Nations Cup and also participating champ player, you could say he will join the German side, grabbed the second of the night to put Arsenal 4-0 ahead in 75 minutes as he cautioned the ball into the far post after receiving the ball from Martin Odegaard. With 20 minutes left, White got the second and Arsenal fifth as he looped the ball over the keeper off a brilliant pass from Odegaard. Djokovic didn't see that ball coming, David, yesterday, 5-0. You know, I could say that.
My prediction.
It went above your prediction, right?
Yeah.
It's just so big. I don't know. Maybe I never saw this coming. But let me say this. The last time Arsenal got the record against the Chelsea side in the big margin is 5-1. And that's that wasn't a clean sheet. It's 5-1. So that was a goal. Yeah. So they broke a record yesterday. 5-0. And Chelsea conceded about 76 goals in the Premier League so far this season. And another one is Chelsea's record with Arsenal still remains 6-0 at Stamford Bridge. Back in May 2014, I recall.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger, that was his last game. What happened yesterday? I'm gonna do like I never saw it. So you tell me, like David, no.
I think what happened yesterday.
Tell me, like what happened. I don't know. I was sleeping when the game was on. What happened?
Well, I like the fact that you are going to be acting like you did not see the game.
I didn't see it.
Even though you are still going to analyze the game in a couple of minutes from now.
That was like a magic, though.
But then I saw a game that carefully.
Right.
Arteta wanted a win.
Okay.
And he did everything humanly possible.
Some errors
were made by Pochettino.
Okay, tell me more.
In the defense line. Right. Playing the Bandishia and what's that his name?
Axel Disasi.
Disasi.
Yeah.
Without a Thiago Silva.
I'm going to talk about that.
I mean, that for me was a major error. And then you had Caicedo not in that game. What were you expecting? You think you can run riots with Arsenal? And
Caicedo wasn't in the game. Do you mean not playing well?
He was not physically.
He wasn't fit enough.
No, he wasn't.
But he was present, right?
That's what I meant actually.
Okay.
Now look at it from the perspective of an Arsenal wanting it the most. And yes, I knew they were going to win because Arsenal.
They looked to be the better side.
Arsenal's form was, outstanding.
Yeah.
But to see that they got to a 5-goal mark, and guess what? At the end of after the 5th goal, Arsenal was just playing like, okay, let's not score anymore. And for me, that was insulting.
Yeah, but let's talk about the Kai Havertz scoring a goal against his former side. I recall about something.
Yes.
I vividly know that when you play for club side, most of the players go scoring and they're like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We see that oftentimes. I know it's about how you left the club.
Yes.
Did he leave in a bad note?
I think he
won the Champions League with Chelsea. He felt like I needed more playing time. I need more challenges, and I want to move.
Havertz is one player that I have carefully looked at, and a lot of persons will call him one of the unsung heroes of football.
Right.
The game when they won the Champions League, I was quick to say that he was going to get a goal in that game. And I don't know how. He's that player that you will not expect magic from, but he will spring it up at the very time you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
When he got to Arsenal, he did not get his rhythm. A lot of Chelsea fans were even bantering him that they sold a forgotten dead
nobody sees that quality.
But all of a sudden, Arteta believed in him. Arteta knew what he bought. Arteta just felt, I'm keeping faith with you. And he delivered. And of course, that's the reason why you can imagine he scored and he celebrated.
So when we talk about the Championship club football, we give you that update. But hold on, let me give you this update about this Kai Havertz. I love to talk about Kai all the time. Kai Havertz is just one man that everybody felt like he's not cool enough. He's not good enough. He should not be in a club like Arsenal. And I think it's about the manager. We should give him some credit. Arteta.
True. Very true.
Believing in Kai Havertz. And as I talk to you now, Kai Havertz, is a top man for Julian Nagelsmann in the national team of the German side. He will be playing as a number 9 when it's time. You know what? He doesn't struggle with the team. And funny how he came within a short period of time. Arteta said, yes, this man has what it takes, and that's just what it is. So let's say that again. Congratulations to every Arsenal fan all over the world and Nigeria to be exact. Quickly, let's give you more updates. Talk about the championship. Abdul Fattah, I'm liking the name, hat-trick pushes Leicester City closer to Premier League return. His name again is Abdul Fattah. He had a hat-trick yesterday. What we call a disaster victory over Southampton, bringing them closer to a return to the Premier League. The Foxes now just need 1 point, 1 win from their final 2 matches to secure promotion, but they could clinch. That could also clinch the support and a spot in the top flight even earlier if Leeds lose to QPR on Friday. Now, Fatawu low finish in the first half set the tone of Leicester City dominance while Wilfred Ndidi extended the lead with a powerful header. Fatawu then scored a stunning second goal and set up Jamin Vardy for the 18th goal of the season. Vardy returned to favour, allowing Fatawu to compete and also complete his hat-trick. Leicester victory leaves them 4 points clear atop of the log in the Championship scar bet with a strong chance to reach 100 points. Southampton in 4th place will likely face, take a playoff due to Leeds' superior goal defense. Now, the Saints' automatic promotion hopes could be dashed if, just if, Leeds United draw with QPR or Ipswich win a Hull City this weekend. This might not be my talk, but Ndidi scored. Ndidi's back.
Yes, from injury, and we're glad that he's making it so big.
Yeah.
There are some quarters also that he's going to be moving.
Yeah, we saw that. I think offers coming.
Offers coming.
Right.
But then it's a beautiful thing that he's back, and of course, getting a goal. That is also to tell you and I that the Super Eagles players are doing so well. The only thing that is left is a manager, a coach for the Nigerian team.
A coach. I was going to say a clone. Sorry, not clone. Sorry, a coach. We need a coach. Okay, so away from that, so we're talking club football, just for PC on the show because we've got a lot to install with you now. Marco van Basten in the news suggests Arne Slot as potential Liverpool manager. Are we going to see that? I don't know. But the Dutch football legend Marco van Basten, if you watch the play, has named Feyenoord manager Arne Slot as the potential replacement for Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool in the future. His suggestion comes at a time when Slot's reputation is growing in European football, attracting attention from major clubs out in Europe. Liverpool had initially considered Sporting Lisbon Ruben Amorim for the position, but has now shifted focus to Arne Slot, while Amorim is also rumored to be a Western manager. Just maybe he's on the radar. Now, for Basten, Commander Slot's intelligence and flexibility, emphasizing his ability to succeed in different environments, including AZ, Atma, and Feyenoord, respectively. This adaptability makes Slot Arne a strong contender. You could use the word candidate for a high-profile coaching role, which could include Liverpool in the coming years. Whose report do you believe, David?
Well, I believe the report of the owners of Liverpool.
Okay, wait.
If they decide it is Arne Slot, fine. If they decide
but
it's
which one is preferable?
The truth of the matter is,
who is better?
I like the fact that Liverpool gives time to managers.
True.
But I think Amorim will be better.
You think so? Why?
I think Amorim better.
Both managers are key, right? They're good.
Very good.
So why are you going for Amorim? Why Ruben?
Amorim looked like a manager that has a major focus in both the league and the European tournaments. But again, his style of play is that a lot of
the play from the back.
Yes, a lot of persons have spoken about, and it's going to be easy for Liverpool to adapt so easily. But we'll wait to see because the owners of Liverpool are yet to make any statements.
Yeah.
All of this are just one of those instrings that some persons will use PR to want to get a particular manager in front of the owners. And we'll just wait to see how that goes.
Okay, so let's bring you this one. We take it to the Pass on the Pie. Diego Armando Maradona Stadium is reporting this one about this very man. I'm going to try not to be emotional a little bit. You know, David, from where they come, I don't they cry you. Now, truth is, maybe they cry, I might tell you.
Yeah.
I think I cry for love. Yeah, that's so emotional.
Okay.
And also, I cry if it's a dead thing and that person looks so dead to me. Not be every day that I cry you.
You don't cry for money.
Money, I cry. No, I won't share.
Okay.
I don't really.
I know place you cry for.
So I will never cry for money. Money will definitely chase me. But quickly, let's talk about this one. Napoli, Oseni expects to be emotional about leaving, and thanks. A message will be out there taking offense. Now let's get on the story in detail. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen has shared his heartfelt gratitude to the club devoted fans, indicating that he would probably cry when he leaves the team. The Nigerian international, who has been instrumental for the former Serie A champions, is expected to move on during the upcoming transfer window. That's just June. We are close, ending. Now, August is still close. Osimhen's next club has not been confirmed, but heavyweights like Chelsea, Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly interested in signing securing the service of the Nigerian player. When asked about Napoli's passionate fan base during an interview with reports, Victor Osimhen spoke warmly about their support and hinted that this departure could be quite emotional. David, it would be worth crying. I mean, it's actually worth crying about.
Oh, well, the fact that he made history with the club.
Yeah, he made history, and it's just, Osimhen is the biggest player in Napoli. He's really close. I went as far as checking, okay, Vicha is close. Vicha,
Yes.
and Kvaratskhelia is close.
It's close.
Osimhen, but the rest of, okay, Politano's own is also growing.
Almost not a keyboard now.
Almost not a keyboard out there.
The truth of the matter is, Victor Osimhen is big, and we know that he's leaving this season.
Yeah, true.
But again, an emotional one is going to be for him because he has done and won, well, I wouldn't say everything with Napoli, but winning the Scudetto is a major one for Napoli.
For 33 years, I mean, that was a long
Diego
time.
Armando Maradona was the last person that did it with that team. And of course, having a Nigerian in person of Victor Osimhen, the 8th best player in the world.
You like to say that all the time.
No, I have to rub it in because it's not
like
easy.
all the adverts.
You know what it means? You know how many people are in the world, how many footballers are in the world, and he's the 8th best.
I just wanted to talk more about it.
I have to rub it in so that any club that is coming for him, and I'm hoping the club size like Liverpool, Arsenal would be coming for him.
Why you not
Hopefully.
put Chelsea now?
No, Manchester United. They are not.
Put
They are
Chelsea,
not. They are not.
Chelsea. Chelsea's there.
Chelsea.
There are a lot of players in
They're not
Chelsea.
even making Europe.
Is that the reason? You think so? I mean, David, don't even say that. It's worth talking about. Chelsea just ninth on the log, 3 points adrift.
Right.
Man United, West Ham. What are you saying? They can't make it. Conference League is Europe. What did they talk now, Shu?
Oh, the 8th best player in the world should be going to play Conference League?
I just don't say
Really?
Europe. Okay.
Don't insult
I know.
player,
I know the respect David has got for this man, Victor Osimhen, but still on club football. Robin van Persie in the new to lead Heerenveen as a new coach. His son is also playing football. Former Arsenal manager, former Arsenal Manchester United striker, Robin van Persie is on the verge of becoming the new head coach of Eredivisie club Heerenveen. His first senior managerial position, Van Persie has been honing his coaching skill at Feyenoord, where he worked as a youth coach. Heerenveen is obviously currently in 10th position on the Dutch Eredivisie, and Van Persie's arrival could signal just a fresh approval and approach for the team. Now, the 40-year-old, his playing career was marked by a significant achievement, including the FA Cup with Arsenal and a Premier League title with Manchester United. He started his coaching career, his coaching journey at Feyenoord back in 2020, working with Dick Advocaat, a big name in the game, if you know, before progressing through various coaching roles. His imminent appointment as head coach of Heerenveen reflects a pivotal moment in his transition from a player to a manager or a coach, anyone. See, David, I'm wearing the cloth. What's the color of this cloth? Is it orange?
Burnt orange, I guess.
What do you call it?
Burnt orange.
Nigeria will actually find color. Now, wait, David, wait. It says burnt orange. I don't know. You can't wait to say now. You get the guy.
Well, I might be wrong. So
yeah, but color, David, they say light green. Is that a light green?
Yes, definitely.
Light green. When you bring
light green looks
like the rainbows,
like
the rainbow colors
yellow.
are. You have brown, rainbow colors.
Yellow, red.
Indigo. We know them. Are we going to say light green there? I don't know.
I think it's green. I think it's green.
You think it's green? Okay. Just what it is. I was actually thinking I was wearing. I don't even know what I'm wearing. Studio lights everywhere. I don't know. I don't know if this is an orange, but I want to feel like a Van Persie. It's not orange though, right?
Well, Van Persie is doing well. Hopefully, going to be the manager of Heerenveen.
That 10th in the log. Is it a good move?
Do you know what it means to be a manager
from youth
in the Eredivisie?
It's big, actually.
I like the fact that he even went back home and did it, back home. And I'm hoping that he does better. He's a fantastic player. Gave Manchester United the last league title, and we appreciate it. I would want to call him a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend, actually. He's a legend for both sides.
Anthony Marshall.
Leave that aside. Let's quickly run. You're still watching Voice of the People television right here, and this is the Sport Public Show that comes your way every weekdays, Monday to Friday. But let's give you top stories again. Thomas Tuchel in line to replace Ten Hag as Man United. Our report from Germany suggests that former Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel is being considered as replacement for Ten Hag at Man United. The Red Devils' new owner are reportedly dissatisfied with Ten Hag's performance this season as United currently sit 7 in the Premier League and we're knocked out of the Champions League group stages. The team also nearly squandered a 3-0 lead against a championship side Coventry in the FA Cup semi-final before prevailing on the penalty space. Now the club had already begun making changes with Omar Berrada, Dan Ashworth and Jason Wilcox taking on key roles As speculations about the new coaching staff intensifies, names like England manager Gary Southgate and the Wolves Gary O'Neill has been mentioned. Kicker on reporting that Oseni United are also reaching to Thomas Tuchel, just maybe. But quickly, let's go with the next one. And Crystal Palace move for Club Brugge midfielder Rafael Onyedika. Good news, my friend Onyedika, who plays for the Jubilee Stars Pro League. Also, Crystal Palace are keen interest in signing Club Brugge midfielder Rafael Onyedika, who also got clubs like La Liga, Barcelona. According to report, Palace recruitment chief Dougie Friedman is really saying that the 23-year-old will be a key player for the club. And also elsewhere, let's go with another sub-series quickly. Leicester City, Wilfred Ndidi is attracting interest from Crystal Palace. I don't know how well this will go, but it's good news that Leicester City midfielder Wilfred Ndidi is drawing interest from Crystal Palace as his contract approaches. It comes to an end just by June. Now, the Nigerian international who joined Leicester back in January 2017 is among the long club 7 player who is crucial, I believe, in the promotion side to the Premier League. Would you love to see that?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Well, Crystal Palace is close.
But it looks, Crystal Palace looks like a team that is safe.
Okay.
Away from relegation.
You bad guy, you. Yeah, look, you don't want, now I see.
All of the calculations should be done before you move.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to go back.
Come on.
Yeah, sure, I get your
Championship
point.
So Leicester City, hopefully he's coming to the Premier League from the Championship with Leicester City. Mm-hmm. But I would advise he make that move to Crystal Palace because that's a safe place to stay.
That's the better place to go.
Safe, very safe.
Okay, so let's quickly leave football and give you tennis in the world. Let's give you tennis. Let's give you service in the world of golf. Rory McIlroy in the news. May rejoin PGA Tour. Just maybe. The board is trying to improve this one. Live Golf negotiation is still ongoing. Rory McIlroy could return to PGA Tour board, potentially helping to restart stalled negotiation with the Saudi backers of Live Golf. This move would require approval from the board and comes after Rory McIlroy resigned in November, citing team constraints during the PGA Tour efforts to finalize an agreement with the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund (PIF). The PGA Tour deal with PIF fell through, leading to a strategic sports group stepping in a minority investor. And that's about Rory McIlroy. And elsewhere, let's talk about tennis. This young lady making a name for herself, young tennis prodigy Ndidi Osagi, inspired by Serena Williams. At just 14 years, tennis prodigy Ndidi Osagi, that's the name of your pardon, is aiming to follow the footsteps of American tennis icon Serena Williams. Osagi, early start in tennis was influenced by her father, who introduced her to the sport at the age of 2. Marrying this path taken by Serena Williams, despite her young age, Osagi has demonstrated remarkable skill and maturity, winning numerous titles in local, various, and international tournaments. At just 8 years old, she won the Middlewell Primary School Tennis Tournament back in 2018, followed by several major victories in under-10 category. David Osagi.
Well, a good part. She has followed. Hopefully, she's going to keep winning some more trophies.
Yeah.
And at 14, having a mentor like Serena Williams is beautiful. So we're hoping that she gets better from here on.
But you think she's making the right choice?
To have a mentor in Serena? That's a
No, like the right choice. I think she's trying to she's pushing it.
Of course. Consistency would be the key. We only would encourage her at this point to try as much as she can to keep getting to some other competitions, both local and international, and of course get better from there.
Okay, so lastly, before we go on a break, I'd love to bring this one with you, to you as well. Tennis, Djokovic contemplates coaching future. I don't know how you want to work with a manager. Djokovic, if you take my call, I'll tell you, please think about it. Whenever Djokovic has hinted that he may not replace former coach Goran Ivanisevic and coach chose to guard his own career. This follows Djokovic's surprise split with Ivanisevic after highly successful 5-year partnership. The 24-time Grand Slam champion has been trailing on just a new coach, Serbian's former Davis Cup captain Neda Zimonjic, who joined Djokovic at the Monte Carlo Masters recently. However, Djokovic started and stating again that the Laureus World, he said this at the Laureus World Sports Award, that he's unsure if he will appoint a new coach permanently. David, you want to see that?
Well, that's Djokovic's decision since parting way with his other manager.
Yeah.
I really don't know why he wants to go without a coach. But then, if he's winning trophies after now, which of course he has not won in recent time, he should look for a coach that would help him do better. Okay,
but I just don't think it might be so necessary. But it's okay for Djokovic to get a manager that could be just behind the sideline when it's going wrong. I mean, you could say, oh, guy, don't like this.
Yes, the coach should be able to see what the opponent is doing behind him that he's not seeing. So I don't know.
Okay, so we move on again. Did you see what happened yesterday? If you did not, if you missed out, just stay with us. When we return from the break, we'll take your throw. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly.
From the views on the streets,
we go to bed empty hunger,
to the blaring horns of a hustling city, the loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lodge.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Youthful, full of vigor and penchant for excellence in the continent's media space. Exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people. When your morning starts, make sure to look around for the right company to serve you everything you need to know about what's happening around you. That's why you need VOP This Morning, because we will climb this far to give you a voice in what's going on, from news, reviews, politics and the economy, sports and even entertainment. Join us weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on VOP TV. VOP TV. Now you have more than a voice.
And now you have more than a voice. Welcome again, back again to the show. Again, sound like again, all this way. But it's just time for us to give you analysis about the games played yesterday and also what we're having today. One is just out there. You don't want to miss. Let's talk about the game played yesterday. We'll have to bring it on the screen. So you say, Chelsea away from home. What do you make about that scoreline? It was all about that side. Arsenal. Okay, in the result, David is here with me as well, so we can talk about it. I don't want to say this game. I don't want to say this game, but we have to bring it. Just good football yesterday. I could say congratulations to Arsenal, all the Arsenal fans just in the world, right?
Gil Christ here, the Siasia, and Banishare.
Right.
Very, very unbelievable defending yesterday.
Right.
I mean, it was terrible. Cucurella, for me, was just the only person that was a bit visible in that game. And trust me, they suffered for it.
Watch the sports. I'm liking this way. I mean, this is a Declan Rice. How would the Declan Rice make a right move? He started from this way. Nobody could stop him, and he got to this place. Now, all he had to do was just Leandro Trossard. You could see how space he was. Now, David.
Now, for me, my fault for here is Gil Christ, the Siasia,
right,
and of course, Banishare, who was a very, very weak link yesterday. He made several errors. So, if you look at it from this point, Trossard was already free.
Yeah.
Gil Christ did not even notice.
Do you also understand another one? It was very free in the sense that, let's leave it this way. This is Leandro Trossard, the Declan Rice making a move. He got the pass. All they got is waiting.
Of course.
That's
all
the
of them
Kai
were
Havertz. These are Saka. This is how dangerous Arsenal can be.
So they
you
come
them
at
in the
you.
box? Yeah, they're rushing.
They come at you, and boom, the first goal came at the 4th minute.
I watched the celebration from that man, Leandro Trossard, all over the way, and he just had to score the goal. But you think that's a good move? Because let's see, Opoche is doing something that I don't know how right that is. Opoche has come to play. Sometimes he's doing like a tumbon where they talk for street. You know those all those selects.
For him to
I don't
select,
know
for him to select.
who is Chelsea's centre back. He plays Chaloba and Thiago sometimes.
Yeah.
Yesterday, against a strong side like Arsenal, we saw Bala and Siasia.
That was a major error. For me, that was a major error. I was thinking he was going to stay with his Thiago Silva and maybe a Disasi, who is also physical. But unfortunately, he gave Arsenal so much space. Look at the second goal. It came from a corner, well played by Bukayo Saka, and of course, what a shot.
That was a hit, right?
Deflected by, what's his name? And then there you go.
And White was free. But David, no, keep not catch this one now. I want to catch him. But we don't. But you did not. But just watch the game.
If defensively they're not getting it right,
right,
he lost his marker. He felt he was going to stay
true.
on Trossard, but that was another mistake from them. They had so much space and they could not do anything with it.
He was free.
Of course, it was very free.
This is a party. You know what? How surprising this is. How do these Arsenal players? I'm talking about the DMs. How did they find themselves in the final 10 in Chelsea's box?
Well, because Chelsea came to defend.
You think so?
That's what I mean.
But Arsenal, he
played 5 defense all through yesterday, and it wasn't happening.
Okay, so
the defense wasn't defending at all.
The defense wasn't defending at all. Okay, I will keep that away and let's give you another one. Talk about the Coppa Italia. Games played yesterday. We'll have that on the screen as well. Lazio, Juve. What's going on about that?
Well, Juve for me,
nice to see.
What a beautiful goal there by the informed Lazio side.
Yeah.
Again, I look at it from this point
of view. Is it Mario Sarri?
Sarri ball will always be Sarri ball. Look at that jump. And the keeper had no choice.
Some of these goals they score. Some of those goals, and you see them, you begin to wonder, how do the defenders? It's a set piece.
The keeper had no choice. Look at the jump for me was key.
Right.
I mean, he went all out. Like he was even going to... I mean, look at that.
But I don't know. I don't know. Who do you see getting on this one?
Again,
at the end of the day,
Juve have been struggling recently. For me, I would want to say that they need to watch it. If not, I mean, I never would expect that that was going to hit the net. But look, their defensive play was just terrible, and I felt they were at least going to give a fight more than this.
Yeah, when you talk about this, are you saying we should let Allegri go, Massimo? No, we're not Juventus board, we're not Juve board, but it's on speculation that he's not believing.
The clause of the game is you are as good as your last game. And if your last game is terrible, then...
What if a manager, before we go, what if your manager is doing well and the team is not winning games? Your manager is playing well, like Arteta is really doing with us now. They've not really won the major trophy aside the FA Cup. They are winning games. Okay, that's one, but
they are progressive.
Okay, that's the word, progressive.
I mean, who want to stop a progressive team?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. Look at this defensive.
Watch those passes. Open the fence line for Juve. How bad is that? It's so terrible. You know that. But quickly, let's give you about the games that were played today in England. We'll see Wolverhampton, Bournemouth. That will be coming up later tonight, and also Crystal Palace, Newcastle. That will see Everton side. It's a Merseyside derby away. I mean, Liverpool away from home. You know what, David, if you've been to England, the Merseyside, they're not too far from themselves. You could you could just walk.
If you're in Lagos,
have you tried going for Nigeria?
If you're in Lagos,
just going.
No, if you're in Lagos, right? If you're in Lagos, say Oshodi, Mafuluku. They are very, very, very close. Right? I mean, it's just a walkthrough. It's going to be, well, for the fact that Liverpool also is chasing the title, they would get a win because Everton might just want to be a spoiler. I mean, Merseyside derby is always Merseyside derby. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be nail-biting. But, of course, you expect Liverpool to come out firing on all cylinders.
So what about your club side, Man United, Sheffield today?
Well, at home...
Because you have some players who are doubtful for this game. The likes of McTominay and Rashford is ruled out. And then Cominino and also Bruno Fernandes are... But they are okay.
They're fine. They're going to play.
Are you going to win Sheffield?
But for me...
Will you win the Sheffield United?
It's quite difficult to say because Ten Hag is still the man in charge.
Yeah.
And for me, he's an uncertain manager. Well, the good part is they've given me a 2-game ultimatum. If you don't get us these 2 wins, you're as good as being fired. In fact, they are analyzing his games to say if he's going to still be on the job or he'll be let go. But I think he should be let go because he's gone past his time.
Okay, so you
That's
give
it.
me one of the predictions for any of the games while we sign out now.
I see a Crystal Palace Newcastle game becoming a very, very intense game.
Yeah.
There will be goals in that game, but hopefully the Crystal Palace would win. Wolf Bournemouth, they're unpredictable.
Yeah.
Might end up in a goalless draw.
Goalless, you think so?
Yes, it will be cagey, very cagey. Wolves Bournemouth. But for Liverpool Everton game, expect fireworks.
Right.
There will be goals in that game. Liverpool most likely might just win. But if Everton is going to be the major spoilers, then of course it might end up in a draw. But Liverpool, I think, will take this one. Manchester United look like a team that would win the game. Would win.
Okay, just you got me smile. You want to go on the sign out?
Well, thank you so very much for having me, as
Right.
always. And we want to say thanks to everyone who made us, of course, made this here with us.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. Have a great day ahead.
Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. But this is where we have to call it a close on the show. We'll be saying goodbye right now up until then. But please stay tuned for the midday news will be coming your way. And also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel on That's Voice of the People. And also you can also find us on every other platform. We are at VOP TV Live. I am Kizuke. It is time for me to say goodbye. Peace.